Yo. All right. So, I know it's been a couple weeks since I posted the Setsudan Part 2 progression, since it was the finale. And yeah, seems you guys really like that. Genuinely. And thank you for actually taking the time out of your day to watch it, because it means a lot to me. Now, after making that, I woke up one day and saw that the Deepwoken update was out. My friend hit me up and said, we gotta make a duo progression. I asked him what he was talking about, and he said we should make a pit and dark pit dual progression. So that's what we did. Welcome to the pit and dark pit dual progression. Now, for a bit of disclaimers, this is going to be the first of many dual progs, so get used to it. Secondly, this build was recorded the week of the bow's release, so we're gonna have the 1.05 swing speed along with the 17.4 range, which was not telegraphed at all. Thirdly is that a bit of the recording actually got corrupted, so I can't add it, and it was like part of the pit versus dark pit fight that happened, along with some fights that I did with Parasol. That all got corrupted, so sorry. Genuinely sorry. And lastly, if you guys are interested in making the build yourself, or any of my other builds, you can head over to my Discord. The link will be in the description. All you have to do is just verify with the bot in there, and you will get access to all the builds that I've made in the past. And if you guys are really interested, I'm actually writing my own story that is kind of related to Deepwoken. If you want to check it out, just head over to the proof of story access and do the same verification method there, and you will be able to see where the story is, the progress of the story, where it's heading, and all of that. And maybe you can end up seeing me edit it in real time. There's still a long ways to go on that story, so it's gonna be a minute before it's like fully completed. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started on the dark pit progression. Oh, I'm actually so dumb. I forgot to press record. That's fun. Anyways, if you don't know much about pit and dark pit, I'll try to explain the best I can. But basically, they're just polar opposites of each other due to an interaction at Pandora's lair with that mirror. I don't remember the exact name of the mirror, but it was an interaction with the mirror, and that's when dark pit got arisen, because like it's the polar opposite of pit. But even though it's the polar opposite, they still basically work the exact same. Huh. I'm gonna need to let a little more time pass, but I might have gotten hungerless. Charisma. I am not pre-shrining Charisma. Oh my god. Okay, so basically, I kind of messed up. I'm so smart. Anyways, So basically, what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to get my hands on Charisma post shrine, not pre shrine, and I like invested pre shrine because I'm so smart. Anyways, so there's gonna be two versions of the build. Both of them are gonna be in the Discord. The first link is going to be the original build, and the second link is going to be the modified version that I had to do because I messed up and I didn't want to wipe my hunger list. But yeah, back to Chala 1. Okay, so I was able to reroute the build. The problem is that I have to completely change the route of how I was gonna do this build. Because originally the plan was to get reinforced armor, but now we have to go million ton piercer. And that's the only way I can save the build. If I don't go million ton piercer, I can't save it. So that sucks. Major. Do it off stream. Not stream. Yeah. So this build is gonna have two variations. The variation I'm doing right now because I messed up, and then the very first variation I was originally gonna do. I'm gonna have them both linked in the description, so you guys can do the build yourself and test it out, see if you like it. But let's be real, you're gonna like it. It's a build based off of a character from Nintendo. Like, you're gonna like it. Trust me. It just sucks that the build isn't gonna be as strong. That's the only thing that's like really bugging me. There you go. Breathing exercise, good. Time to go, not so good. Ever changing ages? I cannot take that, so I'm just gonna fold. Wait. Oh wait, no, this is final trial. As we're boating over the Shrine of Blasphemy, I want to go ahead and ask you guys a quick couple questions. The first one being, would you like to see me make depth skin content? Kind of like Inu, Eartheasy, Crimson Kaido, and a few others. I mean, I've been seeing them make depth skin content and I've been really, really inspired to make my own. But I just want to get your guys' opinions. Like, do you want me to do it, or should I just stick with the progressions and chime montages? As for my next question, can you guys give me build suggestions? Surprisingly enough, even though I've been playing this game for 2 years, I've only really stick to medium weapon. I've touched heavy weapon every now and again, and I basically never touched light weapon. And to be honest, I didn't even get Fang and Coil until today, and I still don't even own Legion Kata. Which isn't a joke, I can show you right now. I don't even have Legion Kata. But, yeah. That's basically it. Just, do you guys want me to do depth skin content? And do you give me some build suggestions that I can do in the future? Now, let's get back to going to Shrine of Blasphemy. We'll get the hair and everything situated in a bit though, because I gotta make my hair black. I think the eye color is already there, so I don't really touch on that. But I gotta do that. I gotta make the ears match the skin tone, and then make the catalyst thing golden. I say the worst part is I started this without even thinking about how we're gonna do the drip. So that's gonna be fun, searching through Deepwoken's equipment options and armor options for about like 15 minutes. Trying to figure out what works the best. Okay, burn that. Place down GB. Freeze this, take this. Burn ever changing, because I need the other card to pop up. Freeze padded armor, take perfect flash. Dong, chant others, please God. I'll freeze it.
One move to layer 4. Vision 701 dipped. Vision 701 joined.
Let's hope taunt pops up again, because that would help me.
9762 joined. 701 joined.
That's sing. I need taunt. That's taunt. There we go. Okay. I have everything. Why do I hear I am Malice? Agility needs my attention ASAP, and so does thing. I said the thing is, this is the first build I've done in a very long time where I didn't have Dazing Finisher or Gen Striker. Like the last build I made with Stark Injured was Fallen Angel. Not even Fallen Angel. Fallen Black Curve. That was the last build I did with Stark Injured. After that, I haven't done Stark Injured in like since. So this is gonna feel really weird.
Yeah, boy.
Hello there.
Oh, that's it! Oh, what the hell? Yo! So this is the bow. You can feint it? Okay. I can't even... Okay, so the NPC's bugged. You can't see the bow's animations. I can't see the bow's animations. Like, I can't see the arrows. And he S-holds like crazy. He must have no health if he's S-holding like this. As I speed this segment up, I just want to go ahead and talk about something really quick. People say the bow is extremely overpowered. In reality, it's probably one of the weakest weapons in the game. This thing has equivalent damage, actually weaker damage than Curve Blade, and animations aren't that hard to read. Take that with a grain of salt. Yo! Yo! I decided to speed this part up as well because he is extremely tanky. But what I was saying about the bow earlier is that even compared to Curve Blade, this thing is still pretty weak. Sure, it has its range as an upside, but besides that, everything else sucks. And even the M1s suck. I mean, it's just the same two animations on loop. Okay, now I'm ready to fight. There we go. Don't take the blindfold off now. He gave me the Vain War Chief. And the weapon. Yeah, it's a mission. Yeah, no, it's slop content with missions. I don't think it's ever coming to the game. And 50. I will freeze Fast Blade and take this. I'm gonna freeze Ether Blade and take Fast Blade. And then we're gonna take Light Speed here. Alright, starting now, I'm just gonna either speed up the clip or just completely cut it out. Even though I went Voidwalker, I didn't really decide to Voidwalk anybody because the harsh truth is that if you just do normal PvE content, you get XP way faster than just Voidwalking somebody, which is kind of sad. Especially since Voidwalker limits your PvE XP and boosts your XP from bounties. Hopefully in the future we can probably get something that will boost the amount of XP you get from bounties, making the whole Voidwalking experience more important. But besides that, unless you guys want me to Voidwalk more, I'm gonna stick to the PvE content. Easy power up. Okay, so there's a few mantras I could ask for here. In terms of what mantra, I don't really know. I can't get twin strikes yet, so I'm not gonna ask for that. I can get twin cleave and thing, so I might as well just ask for the attunementless mantras. Well, the attunementless medium mantras. I'll ask for those, and then we will move on. Hopefully, I get twin cleave first because I would like to get to know twin cleave as a mantra because I don't use it at all. Blade Dancer, I am. Okay, so I am taking Chrono, so I'll just take it for now. Get it early. Really? So you give me prom draw and flash draw, but not twin cleave? You literally gave me the mantras I didn't even ask for. Just because of that, I'll be rolling too. That is actually crazy. But at least I got Ether Blade, so that's a plus. As we get into this next farming segment, there is something I do want to talk about, and it happens to be the unreadable animations that Deepwoken has. There are things inside of this game, whether it's dagger, some heavy weapons, some light weapons, like not just dagger, but like fist too, that have some unreadable animations. And the perfect example actually is Fang and Coil. You could use the critical on your screen, it will just look like a normal little sweep kick, easy to parry. But on your opponent's screen, to be honest, all they see is themselves getting ragdolled along with like the effect of Fang and Coil playing like half a second after. It's kind of terrifying because There's no real way to counter it besides predict parrying, and even then, that's extremely risky because there's a chance that you're just gonna waste your parry and then take a bunch of posture damage because of it. Another issue would be Dagger's third M1. I don't know if it just applies to players too, but I've seen it happen with the minutes reset NPCs. So hopefully we can get that looked at. I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna put it on after this. Fine cutter. Endurance runner for now. We'll get charge a turn later. That is a very nice hand. Hey, give me Thresher Claws. We would love that extra cut. Alright, but it is now officially time for me to go ahead and equip the bow. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright. I ain't gonna lie. This thing is cool. Okay. So this is the stance. You can't change your stance with the bow. So there's a chance that you could probably wear parrying dagger with it. And it works. CDM ones. It takes ether when you shoot it. Got it. Okay, so it takes ether when you shoot it. What about the critical? You do not lose ether on the critical. That should be changed. No, that should be changed. You can't lose ether on the critical. That's ridiculous. Nah, that's gotta get changed. That's gotta get changed. Probably lighter. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's make the main hair. Oh, that is not the main hair. Okay, let's make the main hair completely black. And then for the laurel. Okay, let's just grab this, see how it looks. So bam, bam, bam. There we go. Now it's just strength training. Oh, you hit 40. I was just making sure that I was getting a specific talent. Alright, I do want to follow up on the thing that I was talking about earlier with the unreadable animations. As this is going to be the last sped up part that I'm doing for this part, because there's going to be 2 parts for this. The next one should be out either in a couple days or a week from now, because there are a lot of things that I'm working on all at once. But as I was saying initially, when it comes to the unreadable animations, there is a few that I do want to talk about, and one of them actually is heavy. You can straight up make your animations pretty unreadable with heavy based off of what your crit is or just what your weapon is in general, actually. For example, Enforcer Axe. If you use Enforcer Axe crit and then you unshift lock and then just spin in a circle doing WASD or WDAS, you can make your animation pretty unreadable. And this is a problem because you don't really know when to parry, because it doesn't really look like you're actually spinning the Enforcer Axe. And the same thing can be said with Great Hammer M1s, because you could just turn your character as you're swinging and it won't look like you're swinging, if that makes sense. And it's a big issue. Oh, I need to grip somebody. I forgot. I completely forgot. Okay, I'll just do that when I come back then.
Got Deepwoken on there for being racist, so I can't play Deepwoken on there.
Wait, what is
So,
this thing? Like,
what happened? Oh, nothing. It just nothing. It does nothing. I don't know why I have it here. Just disabled to try it here. Give me a second. They're all.
why was panic taken? Preventing was so tough.
Nature outlet.
Alright, there's a Stark injured NPC. I can already imagine event read. No, are you serious? Oh, I thought he fell down.
He's getting sniped. Too far. I already did 5K. I need you for my gym list, dude. Come here. I need a parasol. So I can make it mad physical.
Bro said wait. Bro's acting like he does crazy damage. Like he does not do damage. You'll be fine.
He should be.
Mori.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He said in thing.
Where?
He said it in a game chat. He said pick your boy up.
Better get on a roll. Come to my flying glad nigga. We're not too far. We're at the spawn. We're near. Nigga, we're right outside the first gate near
Who's we?
Oh well, I am.
I'm gonna be there in a little bit.
Nigga, if we were all in the same guild, you know, I could just put a guild base down real quick on the wall.
It doesn't matter. I could just spawn on your boat. If that was the case. You know you can spawn on your allies' boats, right?
Yeah, that's all I
The
see
path
in there.
chooses the right of something, something, something. Wait, that gave me knowledge? Huh.
What guild more in? Oh, bases. How far is he?
But I don't. Why is he actually trying to grief you?
Does he know my ship has more health?
No, knock him off his boat. He moves at decreased speed because he interacted with you guys, so you don't need to like. What's it called? You don't really need to fight him. Or do you need to shoot him? Even if you get out of combat with him, it's not like you won't get the drop. Because you did not drop the chest, because you did a lot of damage. Alright, Stark injured, plus 8 HP. I forgot this thing give you 8 HP. Alright, so that's going to be the end of part 1 to the Dark Pit dual progression. As I said before, this is going to be a two-parter, so the next part will be out within a week. And as I said earlier, some of the video did actually get corrupted and it became a very bad slideshow, which is actually why the last clip that I had for part 1 was me getting Stark injured. But remember, guys, stay tuned. We got a week until the next part. And with that, I'm out. Peace.